Well, thanks, guys. It is 5 o'clock, and we do want to reset our coverage of today's severe weather. I'm Shelby Kluver.
And I'm John Diaz. We continue to follow the developing weather story throughout the Quad City area. This is what it sounded like as a storm moved into the Quad City metro area. That was around 2:30. News 8's Josh Lamberty shot this video outside the News 8 studios as he headed out in the Beast for the Galesburg area. Now, we want to get the latest weather information at this point.
Chief Meteorologist James O'Hara has a first look at the forecast. He's been tracking it all afternoon. Hi, James.
Hi, guys. Yeah, very busy day. We appreciate everyone who's been very patient with our information that we've been talking about for the past several hours or so. Once again, we're talking about that tornado warning out for parts of Bureau County. That is until around 5:15. Quarter-size hail, a good bet. Weak rotation going on with this. Let's make our way farther west because this is what we're keeping an eye on right now. And you can see one storm that has now added another tornado warning right around Iowa City, extending to a small part of Muscatine, going into Cedar County right near Tipton. This is going until 5:30. We're talking about hail size close to golf ball going on here, dollar size, I guess you can say. Very heavy rain. This is actually kind of bending a little bit too, which is indicating maybe a strong wind gust around 70 miles an hour or so. But also we have been noticing some rotation going on, which is signifying this tornado warning, which has been kind of radar indicated. If we just go quickly ahead and show the velocity with this, if we can, Andrew, just around Iowa City, this is very likely we're seeing right here as far as the rotation going on right about there, just south of Interstate 80, just south and east of the campus of Iowa, University of Iowa, right there. That's where we're seeing some pretty good rotation taking place. Yes, Andrew.
Tornado on the ground, Iowa City.
Confirmed tornado that is now on the ground in Iowa City. Just around, looks like from our radar here, just outside of it, and you can see it right there. Good couplet taking place right here, and that continues to make its way off to the northeast. So will it be impacting West Branch if it continues on that same course? So this is the newest tornado warning that we have here, expanding it out even more. You can see that we also have a tornado warning going on also in Henry County in Iowa. This is the view out of Iowa City, and the rain really starting to come down. The sirens are going off over in Iowa City, and likely everyone is getting to a safe place over in Iowa City as well. So that's a big concern. Of course, we're dealing with this warning that goes until 5:30. There has been some weak rotation going on with this. Also some hail, lightning, and some blinding rain. These storms continue to make their way off to the north and east at around 60 miles an hour or so. Of course, have all the ingredients that have been placed throughout the day with these unseasonably warm temperatures that have been making their way right around 70 degrees. We've been increasing the humidity. Dew points have been averaging around 60 degrees, which is kind of where you see here, especially for late March. And so adding all these ingredients together, you have the potential of seeing some damaging thunderstorms. And given the warnings that now we're seeing, especially from the second wave, it's kind of fixing in very well that we're seeing here from the Quad Cities and points southward. This is an area where we're going to see at least a few tornadoes pop up around here. Some of those could be strong. Maybe even one of those could be a long tracker. Okay, so this is the area that we're going to be focusing on as we go through the next couple of hours, with one or two of these storms possibly even making its way as strong as an EF2 or higher. EF2 storms have wind speeds spinning maybe around 116 to 136 miles an hour. But it's just not the tornado and its winds, but the extreme wind gusts that we're going to get from that second line. That's where we could be talking about extreme wind gusts approaching 75 miles an hour. That's a weak hurricane force wind that we're dealing with here. And it's just not for this particular area, but the entire viewing area as well, going into these next at least the next few hours or so. And then once this wave moves on through, then things will get a lot quieter, at least when it comes to our skies, but it'll get downright chilly as we're going to be blustering in those northwest winds, really cooling off those temperatures as we go through the rest of the night, likely even waking up to maybe a few snow showers in some of our hometowns as well. But that's the line that we're keeping an eye on. That's the second wave that'll be pushing on through here, and that's where we do have that possibility of seeing some more warnings, severe thunderstorm and even tornado warnings across the area. So keep tuned here to News 8. Of course, any more warnings that do pop up, we will let you know. Of course, you have many sources to go to with the News 8 app, the Storm Track 8 weather app. Going to give you a breakdown. You can interact, zoom in, zoom out when it comes to the radar. And more importantly, you get those warnings as well. Guys, let's go and take it back to you.
All right, thanks, James. As the storm moved through the area, we recorded this video of the I-74 bridge. Check out this time lapse. You can barely see the bridge, and normally we can see for a couple miles to the north. And this only lasted for a few minutes, but it does show how drastic the conditions were as this first wave moved on through our area.
And take a look at this video from our News 8 drone. This is Ontario, Illinois, which is a township just west of Oneida. This is not a time-lapse video, but you can see how quickly the clouds are moving from right to left on your TV screen there. This is part of an active area that our crews were following around 4 this afternoon.
Now, through all types of weather events, emergency crews are ready to respond if needed.
Yeah, law enforcement across the bi-state say they are making sure teams are spread out. Police warn the public to remember to call if you see hazards like downed power lines or tree branches. Officers say if an area is blocked off to try to avoid it. And first responders say one of the biggest mistakes they see people make is taking videos while driving on the road.
We see a lot of remarkable videos of a natural disaster as it's happening because so many people think that they have to be outside filming the natural disaster as it's taking place. Please heed those warnings when they come in.
Crews say that if you do see damage, you should report it.
Now, viewers are spotting tornadoes forming across our News 8 viewing area. This is not confirmed by the National Weather Service yet. We do want to stress that. But that was a video from Sam Steffen in Ollie, Iowa, of what appears to be a tornado. And these are photos from Jessica Timmons appearing what shows what appears to be a funnel south of Kewaunee. In these next two pictures, another twister spotted in Hendrick, Iowa, about an hour ago. And Katie Shepard capturing these storm clouds near Watauga and Oneida. Now, please remember to be safe. If you venture to get any footage of these, send us your best pictures or videos. You can text us at 309-304-0888 or use the News 8 app. Just open the app and find the orange bar to share. You'll be asked to share a few details about what you're sending to us before you submit it. And we may share your pictures or videos here on News 8.
And we want to keep you in the know while you are out today. Be sure to download the News 8 app in the App Store or enable location settings so you can get personalized weather alerts for your location.